All right, Shalom. All right, this is Gamali Allah out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. Want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all I can pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, coming at you with a quick lesson. All right, and this is going to be entitled Esau is a Damn Lie, Nick Sandman Stare Down, and Israelite Persecution. All right. You know, this is pretty much going to be centered around the situation that's real hot in the news right now, where you had this so-called white guy, Nick Sandman. See if I can get the I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. All right, but you had this guy, Nick Sandman, and this is real hot in the news right now. Okay, I'm gonna screen share it. All right, here you have him right here. All right, and you know, now he's actually spoken out. All right, in response to this whole situation. All right, and like I said, I mean, this has gotten a lot of this has picked up a lot in the news. Okay, and he's now spoken out. So I'm gonna play this clip. All right, matter of fact, okay, you should be able to see it now. Salakia. Okay, so this is him right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and play the original clip, and then after that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to this guy's response, this guy Nick Sandman. All right, all right. So here's the clip.
American man appearing to mock school students surrounding an elderly Native American man, appearing to mock him. And there's one boy in particular who is staring him down while smirking. You see him there. Now, these boys came to DC from Kentucky with their Catholic high school to take part in a big.
All right, so here you have him. Like I said, he's staring down this older Native American. All right, which the Native Americans are the tribe of Gad. All right, in case you don't know. All right, which are of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, which you Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you consist of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, and you are the offspring of Jacob. Okay. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna get into this guy's response because this guy is a damn lie, man. This is classic Edomite behavior. Classic devil behavior is just to lie, bold-faced lies. All right, and actually, that's what the word devil means. This is why we tell you. This is why we tell you that the so-called white man is a devil. All right, is because all they do is lie. Okay. All right, and you can look. You can even look at his face right here. This is a live face right here. This is a face where, you know, where he's getting ready to tell a lie. All you gotta do is look at his face. Okay. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go into it, and we're gonna pause it and pick it apart and everything. So
that you owe anybody an apology.
Let me go back.
Do you feel from this experience that you owe anybody an apology? Do you see your own fault in any way?
As far as standing there, I had every right to do so. My position is that I was not disrespectful to Mr. Phillips. I respect him. I'd like to talk to him. I mean, in hindsight, I wish we could have walked away and avoided the whole thing.
All right, so let's stop right there because, all right, he said something hypocritical already. Okay. First, he said he respects this guy. All right, he said he respects the elder Native American guy, but then he turns. First, he says, you know, I didn't see anything wrong. Basically, in so many words, he said I didn't do anything wrong. You know, basically he's saying, you know, he just stood there and didn't do anything wrong. And he said he respects the Native American guy. But let's go back to the original video, okay? Because he's saying he respects this older Native American Gadite, but let's go back to it.
In it, you see a group of high school students surrounding an elderly Native American man, appearing to mock him.
That's right. So they're mocking him. All right. And you got these guys smiling and laughing, and you got this guy, Nick Salmon. He's in the midst of all that. All right. And now he's trying to play the good guy, okay, and say that he basically he's trying to say that, you know, he respects this guy and now he wants to talk to him, yet he was straight up staring him down. So let's go back to it, because look, here you have him staring down this guy. Now, if anyone gets in your face and stares you down for a certain amount of time, that's highly disrespectful. All right, highly disrespectful for someone to stand in your face and grin, stand in your personal space, okay, and have this real sinister grin, because you see this guy has a real look at his grin, real sinister grin, okay. He's got this real proud look, okay. All right. And you know this, and then now he's turning around and saying, I respect this guy. Where's the respect right here? Because you're sitting here smiling in this man's face, you know, with a real sarcastic look, man. Sarcastic, sinister look. All right. Where's the respect right there? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some precepts. I don't wanna ramble on too long. All right, let's get Psalms. Let's get this real quick. 58. Let me grab it. Hold on, let me stop the screen share. All right. Hey, shalom to you brothers that are tuned in too. Shalom, YAHAWASHI Shabakathum. All right, this is Psalms 53 and 58 and 3. Okay, the wicked are estranged. Matter of fact, I'll start at 2. Yeah, in heart ye work wickedness. Yeah, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Okay, so it says in your heart ye work wickedness. Okay. So this guy on the forefront, he's trying to say, he's basically trying to play that good role, like which we're getting ready to go into anyway. But later on in the interview, he says, yeah, I was just trying to. He basically said he was trying to diffuse the situation and you know, he was trying to alleviate the situation and you know be the bigger person. All right. All right. I'm gonna read it again. Yeah, in heart you work wickedness. That's right. So this guy is smiling in his face, right? Matter of fact, let me get that. I think that's Psalms 55. Yeah, Psalms 55 and 21. All right. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. All right, and that links up with what we just read. Okay, because here you have this devil. He's grinning and he's got this smile. But you can tell the nature of his smile. Look at this smile. This is a very sarcastic smile. This is the same smile these devils give you in the supermarket. You know, that real sarcastic, ingenuine smirk, man. You know? So I'm gonna read it again. Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. That's right. So the so-called white man, you know, he'll say, yeah, I'm respectful to everyone. You know, I respect this Native American guy. You know, you know, all I did was smile in his face, but really in his heart, he can't stand this guy, man. They can't stand you Israelites. They can't stand you know, you Native Americans, they definitely can't stand you Issacharites, which are you Mexicans, and they can't stand you Negroes either, man. All right. And another thing which we're getting ready to go into is the Israelites that were out there. There were Israelites out there teaching. All right, you know, and they were teaching in a real radical spirit, by the way. But you know, they basically incited, or they excited these Edomites, okay, to react, okay. All right, and like I said, we're getting ready to go into that in a second, but I'm gonna keep going. It says, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Ye weigh Psalms 58:2. Yeah, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So that's right. That's the nature of the wicked. That's the nature of the so-called white man, is to basically tell a damn lie, man. Which is the name of this lesson. Esau is a damn lie, man. Okay. We got the drop. Okay. We got the scoop on this devil. All right. So I'm going to keep going. We're going to go into some more lies. All right. This is just the beginning. We're going to, you know, keep going.
But I can't say that I'm sorry for listening to him and standing there.
All right. Hey, that was, I could say this. That was the most truthful thing he said in this whole interview. He said, I can't say that I'm sorry. And that's the like I said, that's the nature of the so-called white man too. He's not sorry for any of this. Okay. These Edomites are showing their real true colors. Okay. It's getting to a point where they really can't, they're gonna start showing that they can't stand you Israelites. Okay. Yeah, it's right, Atazawam. Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. That's right, because their own tongue is falling upon themselves. It's hypocrisy, man. That's straight up hypocrisy. And like I said, we're gonna keep playing it.
I'm sorry for listening to him and standing there.
This morning, 16-year-old Nick Sandman standing by his actions in this moment gone viral. The junior at Kentucky's Covington Catholic High School, now the face of this Lincoln Memorial confrontation with Native American elder Nathan Phillips. And what's it been like to be at the center of the storm?
Well, it's weird to see your face on television. I've been reading a lot. And, you know, I've also been getting a lot of messages from people with support and a lot of hateful things.
That's right. And you know, I'll say also that's the whole setup. Okay, the whole spirit of America is hot right now, man. Okay. This time that we're living in is hot. Okay. All right. This is the perfect setup for something to happen. This is the perfect setup for a racial war, okay? And that's all these news outlets are doing, okay? They're just exciting the people, okay? Because this guy Nick, he said that he had a lot of people that wrote him in support, okay? And he also got a lot of hate messages too, okay? So you on one end you got these devils. You got these devils that's like, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, you did the right thing. You stared them down. You stared your enemy down, and you know, build that wall. And you know, you got your "Make America Great Again" hat. And on the flip side, you got Jake. Well, you even got Edomites that's upset with his behavior because they know that you know he was wrong. Okay. And like I said, this is really for the news for this to be such a big story, okay, a breaking news story. It goes to show you how they're just exciting the people for more attention, okay? That's all they're doing, okay? All right, you got the Israelites right here, which we're gonna go into.
And dozens of his classmates had just finished attending an anti-abortion March for Life rally when they converged with 5 Hebrew Israelites, a radical movement that is growing more militant, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center.
That's right, a radical movement that is growing more militant. All right, and the Southern Poverty Law Center, okay, we know all about them, okay, because they're the main, I guess, group or organization that are speaking out against the Israelites, okay, and which they call the Black Hebrew Israelites, and we're not black, you know, okay, we're Hebrew Israelites, all right, and you know, basically their whole, like I said, this whole situation is really to center around the Israelites, okay? Because they're mentioning it. They said the radical, really the Israelites, as far as the original altercation was between this guy, what's his name, Nick Sandman, and this Native American. So this was the situation that went viral, right? But now Esau is flipping it into this, oh yeah, it's the Israelites. They're the problem. Okay? They're the problem. They're the reason why these Edomites were excited, and you know, they're the reason why, you know, because you always need someone to blame. You always need a scapegoat. Okay? You always need someone to point the finger at. All right? And I'm not giving these Israelites a pass neither, okay? Because matter of fact, it's gonna go into it.
Started shouting a bunch of, you know, homophobic, racist, derogatory comments at us.
What kinds of things did you hear them say?
I heard them call us incest kids, bigots, racists. They called us
a bunch of incest babies, a bunch of child molesting.
Did you feel?
That's right, and you know, this camp is going off. This camp is going. They're going off, man, because you know, like I said, in the interview, what did they say? They said the radical Hebrew Israelite group. All right, which, hey, they're right. This group, this particular Israelite group, they're very radical. And I don't know if it was HODC. I don't know if it was ISUPK. You brothers can, you know, tell me on the comment board. I don't know which particular group it was. But like I said, for them to call this particular group radical, that's true. Because what it said, they called them incest babies. They called them crackers. They called them, what else? Child molesting effers, right? And I'll read this. Let me get this. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 26. It says, yeah. How is it then, brethren, when ye come together, every one of you hath a psalm, hath a doctrine, hath a tongue, hath a revelation, hath an interpretation. And here's the point. Let all things be done unto edifying. All right. And edifying means what? Spiritual, basically spiritual teaching, okay? Spiritual wisdom. And where's the edification and calling these group of Edomites child molesters and child molesters and crackers and incest babies? And like I said, this particular group, they're going off because they're the catalyst for how Esau reacted. If you have a bunch of high school teens and situated in one area, and you sitting there just exciting them and saying, you bunch of crackers, you going into slavery and this and this and that, what do you expect? what do you expect for, how do you expect these devils to react? Okay. So really, like I said, this whole thing, you know, these Israelites, okay, this particular group of Israelites, they were the catalyst, all right, for what happened, all right. But of course, you know, Esau, and I will say this, Great Millstone, we're not associated in any type of way with this group. And this particular group is going off because real men of wisdom and understanding, they don't get into personal attacks. We're already attacking our enemies just by waking up the elect. We don't have to directly go at these Edomites, man. Okay? These Edomites are hurt. Okay? These Edomites are already through. So for this group to, you know, personally attack them, that's not the right spirit that Israel or sincere men of the Lord should be in, man. You know? All right. And now, of course, this is going to tie in to the persecution, which we'll get, I think it's Matthew 10:5, because now you have Israelites being pushed. You have that Israelite vibration being pushed in the main on a mainstream platform. I believe CNN picked this news story up. Okay, these different major news platforms are now picking it up, and now Israel is getting a bad Israel's going to be looked at in a bad light. Okay, they're going to be looked at as terrorists. A brother actually just the Bishop Atazwam, he actually just shared a image that was forwarded where they're basically saying it was on Fox News where they basically saying should everyone who threatened these students, these Covington High School students, should they be charged in terroristic should they be charged as terrorists? All right. So this, like I said, this is just the beginning. This is the beginning of the persecution. And, you know, we at Great Millstone, we're going to have to basically, I mean, we're going to be lumped in the same box as these other off camps. Okay. All right. Okay. Khan, Shalom, Elder Yashawamba, Shalom. It's HOY. Okay. Yeah, Zabak did a video in his feelings. I gotta check that out too. Hey, the water elder, you know. Yeah, that's right. Should Trump be charged? Right. All these terroristic threats, all these things, that's the hypocrisy of the so-called white man, okay? Because here it is, this white man gets to destroy the earth. This white man, this so-called white man is polluting the whole entire earth with his lies and propaganda and you know, just all this stuff. But yet Israelites is the problem. All right. And like I said, Great Millstone is going to be lumped into all these we're going to be lumped into that same category as all these other camps. So really, you know, Esau is not going to distinguish a one camp from another. You other HOYs, like Apostle Hart calls you ABC camps, HOYs, IUICs, GOCCs, ISUPKs, you're all going to be lumped into one category, all right, of being terroristic and being a threat. And the article even said they're becoming more militant. I'm gonna go back a little bit because, excuse me, SPLC, they said, yeah, they're a growing radical group that's becoming more militant. And then you got this guy, Apostle Gabar just did a video. You got this knucklehead in HOI also, all right, which is an agent provocateur. But you got this knucklehead, you know, you got these guys doing videos at the gun range, all right? You got these, they doing videos at the gun range, just being unwise, man. You know, just being totally unwise and out of order, you know.
More militant, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center.
They started shouting.
It's growing more militant, according
growing more militant. That's right. Growing more militant, you know, which, like I said, the persecution is going to come. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Yeah, Matthew 5:11. All right. It says, matter of fact, oh, that's slack you, bear with me one moment. Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. All right. Now, the men of the Lord are going to be persecuted. And the men of the Lord are going to be persecuted, you know, for, you know, on behalf of, the men of the Lord are going to be persecuted on behalf of these other camps, you know. Like I said, these other camps and their shenanigans and their mistakes, it's not going to make a difference. Esau is not going to say, oh yeah, that's so-and-so group and blah, 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 blah. Nah, they're going to all say black Hebrew Israelites are the problem. You know, these black Hebrew Israelites are more militant. They're not going to say, oh yeah, well, oh yeah, Great Millstone. Okay, nah, they're edifying. You know, they're not violent. They're edifying. Even though Esau knows this, he knows that the Spirit is dealing with Great Millstone. He knows that Great Millstone, we're not violent. Our mission is to edify the elect, all right, and not to incite incite violence and go and insult some low-level high schoolers, man. Like, what do you get out of that? What do you get out of insulting, calling some high schoolers you know, incest babies, man? What, like, I'm gonna keep going. It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. So, like I said, and this particular precept is geared toward the sincere men. Okay, this particular precept is not talking about these other camps, man. You know, all right, because it says, they shall persecute, they shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, right? Because we're, through the Spirit, the true sincere men of the Lord, we're not going into the petty back and forths. Okay, our leaders and our elders and apostles are pushing down through the Spirit. Don't get into that back and forth. Don't feed into Esau. Don't give the so-called white man what he wants. He wants a response. He wants you to do that so he can put you on the news and call you militant and call you all these different labels. That's what this devil wants you to do. And these other camps are playing right into they're playing right into it. Okay? They're playing right into that image, man, that negative image. And really, it's all the Spirit of the Lord. But anyway, I don't want to talk too much. We're just gonna get through this interview. All right. Let me go back to it. Once again, shalom to you brothers on the comment board, and Tawada for adding. We're gonna get back to it. Let me see. Here we go.
Southern Poverty Law Center.
They started shouting a bunch of, you know, homophobic, racist, derogatory comments at us.
What kinds of things did you hear them say?
I heard them call us incest kids, bigots, racists. They called us
A bunch of incest babies. A bunch of child molesters.
Did you feel threatened at all?
I definitely felt threatened.
There were more of you than them, but you felt like they were stronger?
They were a group of adults, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen next.
It's unclear from the videos who actually... Sandman says he will chant an attempt, he says, to drown out the Hebrew Israelites. Do you think it was a good idea to start chanting back at the protesters?
In hindsight, I wish we had just found another spot to wait for our buses. But
yeah, so you got this guy. Okay, you got this guy. He basically said, in hindsight, I wish we wouldn't have done that. But then a few minutes ago, he was just saying that a few minutes ago, this guy was just saying, oh, I stand on, you know, I did the right thing and I didn't do anything wrong. So which one is it? Do you wish that you would have never did it? Do you feel like you shouldn't have did that? Or do you feel like you were justified? Because now he's coming out and saying, you know, I feel like, you know, we shouldn't have done that, and we shouldn't have, you know, did this and did that, and you know, but his initial stance was, you know, I didn't really do anything. And like I said, this is classic victim playing, classic Edomite behavior. Okay, all right. So you know what? I actually got a guest here. All right, someone just pulled up Salakia. So I'm gonna do a part 2, Lord willing, tomorrow. I'm gonna go live. All right, Salakia, Lord willing, you brothers were edified, and you know, the water for you brothers on the comment boards, the water for the precepts, and we're gonna continue on this tomorrow, Lord willing. All right, Salakia again, and all praise to YAHAWASHI, double honors to the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom.